Yeah, chat. Oh yeah, chat. We just finished the workout. I was not locked in. I didn't record jack diddly of it, but we got the gang here. Yeah, do you want to introduce yourself?
What am I saying?
You're introducing yourself.
Hi, I'm Kara.
What do you do?
I throw everything but the jab.
Hey, Lamar, do you want to introduce yourself?
Lamar, throw everything but jab.
Hey, Vaughn, you want to introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Javon, Bonnie, and I'm a thrower, everything but jab.
Hey, we got the throw team out here. Let's go, baby. We just finished the workout today. JP had all of them cooked, not me though, because you know I get that workout. I'm playing. Yeah, so we just finished the workout. It was pretty nice. Kara, how do you feel about it?
I want to go to bed.
Yeah, it was kind of tough for the game. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
But Achilles are feeling good so far. Ankles are feeling good so far. It's just,
It's just, Lamar, you want to say anything to him?
I don't got nothing to say, man. You know, first day easy, light work,
I gotta go back down.
some little core at the
I
end,
gotta let you know.
get the core going. You know, it was a good day, man. What you think, Cam?
It was a great day, bro. I'm happy to be back. I'm excited to be back with all of y'all. I'm not gonna lie. We did just the warm up, and then we did some core, some hip mobility, and all that kind of stuff. So that was the work for today.
No,
I'm
we
sad.
ran 3 miles.
We ran 3 miles too.
That's why I'm like this.
That's why Kara is struggling. It's okay. I understand. She didn't have a good enough lunch. Someone tried to give her lunch. Someone tried to tell her to eat lunch. I tried to tell you to eat lunch. Huh?
I was at work. I didn't know if I was able to.
I told you. I tried to get her to eat lunch, but it was too late. It was too late. She was not locked in. Anyhow, I'm gonna go over the actual workout when we get into a more calm area. But I just want to introduce the squad, let y'all know what is up. First day of actual practice. Not even really. We just kind of did the warm up and stuff, and some core exercises. We're gonna have the throws and everything in 2 weeks. I think 1 week maybe, depending on how it all goes. But yeah, I'll catch y'all in a little bit. Y'all, what is up? We're in the temporary residence, cause they're back at my place. We're moving all the floors and everything. I don't know if y'all can hear that dryer. It's actually mad loud, and there's a crazy echo in here. I'm hoping that the mic doesn't pick it up too much. Yeah, but we just got back from working out. We literally went home, grabbed the dog's food, grabbed some soap, grabbed some clothes, grabbed the bags, and came over here. Cause they got the AC turned off in there. It's just too much going on. Half the floor is gone. So I'm not really trying to stay in there. We're in the temporary residence for now. We should only be here for today. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I hope they get everything done in one day. It's probably going to take them 3 days. We're probably not moving back until Friday. But oh well, ain't nothing you can do about it. So I'm not really 100% sure if I want to fully move in here for those 3 days. You know, like move all my clothes over. Not all my clothes, but move like a bunch of the clothes over. If I'm just gonna go in and out of the old house, and kind of work around all that. We still haven't decided that yet, but regardless, we just got back from workouts. I didn't think to record it. Unfortunately, I was just too caught up in the moment. I'm excited to be back with everyone. It's so nice to see everybody. So I just forgot to record the actual workouts. But what we did was just a warm up, which was 15 yards of I couldn't even tell you everything that we did. We did some lunges. We did some A skip, B sips, C sips, some Frankensteins, basic warm up stuff. Then we move over to hip mobility, which was just on the hurdles. So step over the hurdle. We did that 2 times per leg. Then we did step over the hurdle with 1 leg, and then put both feet in, and then step over, put both feet in. We did that 2 times, and then we did A skip over the hurdle. And then we did over-unders on the hurdle. And then after that, we did core, which was the bulk of the workout, just because it was a kind of a warm-up day. We were just kind of getting acclimated to what we'll be doing in the season. So we did core, and that was, what was it? We did runners crunches, so 1 knee up, kind of like this, and you're doing crunches. You're hitting your heel, you're hitting the raised heel on, so you're hitting this heel, 25 times 2. And then we did per leg. And then we did, hi, Bubba. We did, what was after that? Oh, these kind of like in and out things. So you're sitting like this, you got your legs straight, you're out, bring one leg in, bring both legs in, go out, bring one leg in, bring both legs in, out. 2 by 25 of those two. And then we did some Russian twists, and that was 2 by 50. That was the easiest part. Russian twists are really, really easy for me because I've really targeted Russian twists, really targeted Russian twists with a weight. So doing body weight Russian twists was nothing to me. Oh, and we did hip mobility, which was fire hydrants. What else? Trail leg circles, or hip circles forward, hip circles backwards, and then donkey kicks. And that was the workout, man. I'm going to try to remember to record tomorrow just so y'all can see everything, see the actual workout instead of me just having to go and tell it. But I'm new to this, and I'm going to make some mistakes, you know. That's just how it is. That's just how life is. Regardless of that, that's just how life is. Regardless of that, it was a good day. It was really great to be back with the team. You know, practicing and working out on my own is always fun because I've done it for so long. But having the team is a different energy. I'm an energy guy. I'm a real big energy guy. I love bringing positivity and hype to the team and telling everyone good job, you know, clapping it up all the time, you know, just encouraging everyone. And so to be back with the team, it was really nice to be able to encourage everybody, bring that energy for everyone, and get hyped up. I really think it's going to be a good year. I'm really looking forward to what we're going to accomplish as a team. And, yeah, I'm debating right now going and taking an ice bath after that workout. I might actually, you know what I might do? I might get a lift in, just a tiny little lift. Not 100% sure what. We might take JP, see what he's got. He'll probably tell me to take a rest. I'm going to tell him I don't want to. He's going to tell me to take a rest. I'm going to probably do some sort of workout. It's just how it goes. But yeah, outside of that, not much else. We've got an event going on later today. We're doing ice cream on the lawn. So I'm going to be out there, you know, serving ice cream, giving some people some food, maybe doing lawn games. I'm a cornhole master, man. Cornhole master. So we're going to be out there doing that. And then right after that, we got the women's soccer game. That is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun to be out there watching and supporting the team, getting the crowd kind of hyped up, all that kind of good stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to catch y'all then. Yeah, Chad, so that happened. Oh my, yo, bro. Oh my God, that is different. Yo, Chad, that is some crazy shit, bro. Yo. That is crazy, man. Oh my goodness, I haven't even seen it. Alright, Chad, so we left the dog outside. I didn't know this was finna happen. So I'm running back to my house right now to let my dog inside so he don't get fucking just absolutely dinked up by all this hail, bro. It's probably freaking the fuck out right now. So we're gonna go let him inside, you know, hopefully give him some comfort. This shit is crazy, man. I'm telling you, this shit is different. It came out of nowhere. I mean, I knew we was gonna get a storm just because it was really, really cold this morning, and then it got really hot in the afternoon. It was, I mean, y'all saw the weather earlier today when we was in workouts. It was warm out there, man. We was all sweating and stuff. And so for it to go from that to this, man, that is different. That is different right there. I'm telling y'all, that is different right there. We got the whole soccer team out here. The whole soccer team's outside watching all this shit go down. I'm just hoping my dog is okay, bro. That's the only thing I really care about right now. So I'm gonna get back to y'all. What's up, Chad? We back in the gym, baby. Let's go. The girls soccer won 5-0. Oh my goodness, 20 shots on goal. whoo, they was cooking out there. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to women's soccer, bro. They was actually killing it out there. So, I got to get my work in though. No, I got to get my work in. Don't even matter what time it is. But I will tell y'all, it is 10:54. So we in here a little bit late. But you know how to support the team. You know how to support the squad. And we won 5-0, man. So, I'm just a good luck charm. Regardless of all that, we're gonna hit our little warm up on the bike. Just 5-minute little ride on the bike. We're gonna do some shoulder stretches and stuff, shoulder recovery exercises, and then I'm not really sure what I'm feeling right now. We'll figure that out. This is kind of more of a supplementary workout today, just because I wanted to get in the gym, get under some weight, and get the bar moving a little bit. Even though we had our workout for track earlier today, we had the the warm up that we did that we'll be doing, and the hip mobility, the abs, all that kind of stuff. So we already technically got our workout in, but I want to get the extra work in. That's just how I am. So I'm gonna catch y'all on whatever I decide to do. It probably won't be anything too terribly crazy, but I want to do something. All right, y'all. So this is the shoulder workout. Um, we're gonna be doing two sets of fives. So 10 in total, but it is T's, Y's, W's, and I's. Y'all like that? Y'all like that rhythm? No, it's easier to just show you. I was gonna try to explain it, but it's easier to just show you. So I'm gonna hit this work, but yeah. Gotta back it all up. Ooh. Ooh. Man. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man. That it don't look hard. The time under tension is crazy because it's a 5 second decentric. It's not an eccentric. Eccentric would be like pulling it, but that's not necessarily what it is. We're just keeping it under tension down, which was why I would think it's a decentric. But it's been like 3 years since I took holistic health, and I'm not a sports science major, so don't expect too much from me, man. No, so that's set number one. We got another set of that, and then we're gonna move on to incline, pause, 10, 8, 6, 6, then chest supported rows, 10, 8, 6, 6, no, 10, 10, 10, 10. And we'll do tricep extensions with the purple band, and that'll be the workout. We don't want to do anything too crazy, like I said, but I do want to get my muscles under tension, and get the blood flowing, get the blood pumping. So we're gonna catch this second set of the shoulder. It's not really a shoulder exercise per se. It's more of a shoulder recovery. Um, Although it is a shoulder exercise, we are strengthening the shoulders, but it's not really an exercise, if that makes sense. That's why I like to think of it as more of a shoulder recovery. So yeah, we're gonna get this next set and then get the inclines in. Ooh. Man, I'm telling you, that shoulder work is something, bro. Is some. I don't know why it gets me. I think the time under tension just is crazy for my shoulders. Because it's not that they're not strong. It's just the endurance aspect of doing those. Man, it gets them pumped up. That blood is in there. I'm telling y'all right now. So we're gonna move on to these inclines. We're not gonna do anything too crazy. Keep it kind of light. Like I said, we're not gonna do a major lift today. It's more of a recovery lift, I guess, if that makes sense. A supplemental. That's what I said earlier. It's a supplemental lift. It's not anything too terribly crazy, but we do want to get the work in. Um, yeah, just cause I like getting the work in. I don't really know what else to tell y'all. So we got set number 1 of inclines. And like I said, nothing too crazy. We're just gonna do 35, 35, 45. I'm not trying to do math right now, bro. I'm sorry. 115, I think. I don't know, I couldn't even tell y'all. We're just gonna hit this hoe. Triceps. My goodness, the triceps. It's always the triceps. I'm telling you, it's always the triceps. Do feel it in the chest a little bit, on the outside in the kind of shoulder connector area, but the triceps, always the triceps. I guess I just got to get stronger triceps. Realistically, that's what that's what that's telling me. So we're gonna really speed through this workout. I'm trying to get some food after this, and I need some water. I didn't bring a water to the gym, unfortunately. So we're gonna move on to these bent over rows, chest supported rows. Then some tricep extensions with the band, and run it back. Just 10 of these things. Oh, it's a moth, bro. I thought it was some big animal because I saw it in the light. It kind of flew across my face. It's a moth, bro. Goodness. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna do 10 of these chest supported rows and then moving on. Relatively wide grip. Three more. Ah. Okay, onto these tricep extensions. I don't know what song just came on, bro, but it is not anything good. Goodness gracious, this is some dog water, bro. I don't know what. Okay, this is better. This is a lot better. Anyway, we're doing 25 times 4, so 100 tricep extensions. Nothing too crazy because it's just band, but nothing too slight either. I'm not gonna lie. We got to 20 and whew, we were kind of cooked right there. I'm not gonna hold y'all. We was kind of cooked. I'm gonna go get some water and then move on to this next set of incline. All right, we're up to 45 on these inclines. Like I said, nothing too crazy today. My chest is actually still pretty sore. Not necessarily sure from what. Probably just in general sore. Perhaps from the crazy circuit that we did last week. Perhaps it's still a little bit sore from that, or maybe it's just the first set of incline that we did. We didn't really do like a chest warm up. It was more of a shoulder warm up. So maybe that's what it was. Regardless, let's hit this. Man, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. First of all, let me tell y'all two things actually. First of all, water is absolutely phenomenal. You should drink more water. Go drink some water right now, bro. What are you doing? Go drink some water. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. Go drink some water. Lock in. A fly just flew in front of the camera. I don't know if y'all could see that. That fly probably wants some water. That fly probably less hydrated than you are after you drank that water. Good job. Thank you. I'm proud of you. Now that you're back from drinking that water, the second thing that I wanted to tell y'all, and this is way more important, the second thing I wanted to tell y'all is that God does, bro. God does. He is so freaking amazing, man. He is so amazing. Like, the blessings just abound whenever you put your faith in God, whenever you just trust in him and step into his plans for your life. The blessings abound constantly everywhere you look. You can't escape his blessing. When you live with God, whenever you live in God, in his plans, you can't escape his blessings even if you wanted to. And that's something beautiful. That's something really beautiful. So that being said, we're going to get the second set of second set. One more. Man. That is tough, y'all. That is tough, but it's worth it. Man, is it ever worth it? I love this so much. Oh, it's so beautiful. Time to do the tricep extensions. Yeah, I wanted to stop at 20, man. Both times I wanted to stop at 20, but we pushed through. We pushed through to 25, and man, it feels great. It feels great. Oh, it's just so beautiful, man. I'm so thankful to God that I am able to do this. I'm able to have even the opportunity to be in here, to be working out, to do what I'm doing, A lot of people, most people don't have the opportunity to do this, and I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed with it all. So, that being said, time for the third set of the inclines. Let's go, baby. I actually forgot to mention before I did the rows and the tricep extension is, for one, my phone was on 2%, but luckily I brought a charger this time. Learn from your mistakes. Never get caught up making the same mistake, okay? If you make a mistake, that is the perfect opportunity to learn, to grow. I like to say there's no such thing as losses in life, only wins and lessons, okay? So instead of looking at life, looking at the challenges you face, the failures you face, instead of looking at them as losses, look at them as lessons. You can grow a lot from that. But that wasn't the only thing I had to say about what I was going to say. The second thing is, and this is just another way of like looking at life. I ran out of storage right at the end of that last video. The last set, the last set of incline. Right at the end, right at the final rep. I put it up, I racked it, and boom, ran out of storage. And it's just such a blessing. I was talking about blessings a second ago. It's a blessing that God was able to give me just enough storage to push up that final rep, just enough time to push up that final rep, rack it, and then boom, the video shuts off. I could have lost half of those reps. You know, it would have just cut off randomly in the middle of my set. But God does. So he let that video continue. He let me have just enough space to get that thing racked, and then the video cuts off. I went through and I deleted all my YouTube downloads because I had like 70 gigabytes of downloaded content that I'd either already watched or was never going to watch. So we got enough storage now, dude. We got enough storage. Yeah, so we're gonna hit whatever this is, 145, and then move on. Oh, just 6 of these things. Nothing too terrible. Nothing too terrible. Ah. Oh yeah, one more. Damn. Ah. Damn. Ah, just weren't able to get it up. Oh well. Ain't nothing to worry about. Ooh. Ain't nothing to worry about. Oh my goodness, man. I'm telling y'all, incline is the worst lift conceivable. Whoever created this lift, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you because this shit is difficult. Okay, y'all, we got two more sets of chest supported rows and tricep extensions. One more set of incline, and then we're donezo. We're gonna try and get some food in. Not 100% sure if I will. I mean, we're gonna have some food. We got some muffins back home from the mom. Shout out to you, mama. I love you so much. Shout out to Karen. Absolutely amazing, fantastic, beautiful woman. I couldn't ask for a better mom. I was talking about it the other day. I've got a great family. I couldn't ask for a better mom. She's really pushed me to be who I am. She's really made me who I am and helped me through a lot of difficult times in my life. And I just hope that one day I'm able to repay her for everything that she's done for me. But that being said, let's hit these chest supported rows, man. Let's hit these chest supported rows. Get them on the toes. Hit these chest supported rows. Nothing crazy for the bros. Nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. So that is our last set. That's the last set of the chest supported rows. We're going to move on to the tricep extensions and then the final set of everything. Let's get it, baby. It is a little bit unfortunate. The the camera angle for that last set of the chest supported rows was a little bit off, but what are you gonna do? Already did the workout. I already had my piece about it, so ain't nothing to do. We're just gonna kind of crop it, make it a little bit better. But nothing can be perfect. Like I was talking about the other day, nothing is perfect except for the Lord Jesus. Nothing was, nothing will be perfect until He comes back. So there's no need to strive to perfection. Just be the best that you can be. That's good enough, man. That's good enough. And if your best one day is barely making it to class on time, that's all right, man. If your best another day is showing up 15 minutes early and doing some extra homework and getting some extra credit going on, perfect. More power to you. But regardless of if you're 15 minutes early or 5 minutes late, you shouldn't be judging the other person, man. Like, they got a different life going on. They got different goals, aspirations, different troubles and tribulations that they're going through. So there's no reason for you to be looking at this person with contempt or envy or jealousy or guilty about yourself. You don't know what they're going through. They could have no problems in the world. They could be coasting through life. Everything's perfect, roses and dandelions. Or they could be constantly getting beat down by this, that, the other, and the third, you know? You never know. You really genuinely never know. So be gracious to everyone that you meet. Spread love, spread positivity. There's no reason to be angry. There's no reason to be rude and have negativity in your heart. It just corrupts your soul. It has nothing to do with anyone else outside of you. It just corrupts your soul. And there's no reason for it. So like I said, don't spread negativity. Don't spread anger. And don't be jealous. There's no reason for jealousy. You never know what someone else is going through. Man, I'm getting all philosophical tonight, aren't I? Getting a hella philosophical tonight. Uh, I like it. I like it a lot. I'm reading this book right now called Princeton Readings in Political Thought, from Plato to the modern day, I believe. And I've restarted it because I was reading kind of just around, just different essays and stuff. I read The Prince by Machiavelli. That was really good. I really enjoyed that one. Machiavelli gets a lot of crap for being like very nihilistic and evil, quote unquote, but I think he's just really misinterpreted. And then On the Genealogy of Morals by Friedrich Nietzsche. And Nietzsche gets a lot of crap for being a nihilist, but I also believe that he was more optimistic than people really give him credit for. You know, while his outlook on life and what reality was relatively nihilistic, his outlook on the way that we respond to that was almost always optimistic instead of pessimistic, or nihilistic. So that being said, not that it really matters. I was just, I'm just spouting it out right now. So let's just hit these tricep extensions and move on. Whew. I'm so sorry to drop y'all like that. Goodness. I'm so sorry. All right, y'all. We got one more set of 6 on these pause incline benches. Nothing too terrible, like I said today. Just kind of getting the blood flowing and moving into the body. But we will be sore tomorrow. Especially we've been going to failure on this. At least that last set was to failure. We will be sore tomorrow, for sure, which I'm looking forward to. I'm really, really looking forward to that because I haven't necessarily been super sore the past few days. My legs are going to be really sore tomorrow too. That exercise we were doing today was really nice. It was really nice to get back into the flow of like really moving the body a lot, especially in the heat. It was really hot today, and we were focused on It doesn't even matter, man. It does not even matter. We're just gonna do the workout. We're just gonna do the workout. Let's just do the workout. Nice. I feel like I may have cheated a little bit just because I was not going all the way to my chest on the holds for like 3 of those sets, 4 of those sets maybe. But I was talking about this the other day, and it's something that I kind of still do have to wrestle with myself a little bit, is not every single rep, not every single rep is going to be perfect. Not every single set is going to be perfect. Sometimes you're going to cheat yourself a little bit. And while we don't want to be doing that, while we should be learning from that, it's going to happen regardless. Don't beat yourself up about it. You're still putting in the work. You're still working harder than 90% of the population. So give yourself a shout out, a pat on the back, just for doing it. Just showing up and doing it. Good work. I'm proud of you. Okay, this angle should be a bit better. We've got one more set of this, one more set of the tricep extensions, and we are done, everyone. So instead of yapping it up, let's just go ahead and get into it. Get into it. Okay, now. All right, now. Okay, now. Yikes. Nice. Okay. We're going with a bit more of a side view on this just to look at the actual tricep extension. You live and you learn. I already did the workout. I'm not going to do it again just because the camera wasn't at the perfect angle. Who cares? Who cares? Not me. And you shouldn't either. You shouldn't either. It's not going to be perfect. It never will be perfect. And you shouldn't strive for perfection. You should strive to do. You should strive to just create. You should strive to learn and to grow. And it doesn't have to be perfect because, like I said, if you're just taking one more step, whether that step is on wobbly feet or not, later on down the line, you're going to be 35 steps ahead because you took one extra step a day. Ah! Yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. That is a great workout. Oh, let's go. Let's go. That's perfect. That's so beautiful. Oh, failure. Well, right next to failure on the last set, the last rep of the last set. You couldn't get better. You couldn't get better if you tried to. I mean, you could. You could probably get better if you tried to. Not really, no. I kind of don't think so. You kind of just, like, that is the ideal. Failure on the last set means you're pushing yourself right up to 100%. It's pretty nice. We gotta say, pretty nice. Okay, y'all. So something that is a little bit unfortunate is we have completely forgotten to write in the journal until just now. I literally just finished the workout, so a little bit unfortunate. Like I said, we forgot to write in the journal during the workout, but blessing that I didn't completely forget to write in the journal. We also need to make notes on how practice was earlier today, the warm-ups, hip mobility, abs, things like that. We need to make notes on that. So it's okay, because we are still getting it done, regardless of if it's now or if it's later. So I'm gonna write in the journal really quickly, and then I'm gonna get the sign off. What a workout! Oh, I'm tuckered out. I'm gonna tell y'all what, I'm tuckered out. But that's kind of what we want to be feeling at the end of the workout, especially a workout today, where it's mostly a supplemental workout. It's not anything too terribly difficult. We want kind of to be feeling like peaceful. We don't want to be so beat up and so banged up that we just want to, like, we're struggling to get home, we're struggling to get it over with. We want to just be calm, and have a sense of relaxation around the fact that we just finished. I just wrote down everything in the journal. It was really nice. Nothing too terribly crazy today. But it was nice. It was a good workout. It felt really nice to be in here, get that work in and all that kind of stuff. And it felt nice to be back with the team. I'll tell you all that. I was really, really excited to see everyone. Really happy to see everyone. I'm really excited to see what the season brings for all of us. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I love those guys so much, man. So I'm really looking forward to that. With that being said, I don't really have anything else for y'all. I'm going to go home, shower, take care of my dog, and get ready for class tomorrow. So that being said, remember to keep God number one. And in all things, remember that God does, dude. God does. That's so fundamentally true. God does. If you just ask and have faith, pray and have faith. Just pray and have faith, man. God does, because God will, and God always, always, always does. Get the calories in if you need the calories, and keep the calories out if you do not need the calories. I mean that spiritually, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All that being said, peace.